Welcome back to Smart Garden, fellow gardeners. If you've ever wondered why your vegetable garden isn't producing as much as you'd hoped, the answer might be buzzing around your neighborhood, or rather, not buzzing around enough. Today we're diving into the wonderful world of pollinator plants, those garden heroes that invite bees, butterflies, and other beneficial insects to turn your outdoor space into a thriving ecosystem. By strategically planting these 7 powerhouse plants, you'll create a pollinator highway that leads straight to bigger harvests and healthier gardens. Lavender stands as the crown jewel of pollinator plants, offering months of continuous blooms that release an intoxicating fragrance beloved by both humans and pollinators. This Mediterranean native thrives in well-draining soil and full sun, making it perfect for garden borders or container growing. The key to maximizing lavender's pollinator appeal lies in choosing varieties like English lavender or Provence lavender, which produce the most nectar-rich flowers. Plant lavender near your vegetable beds, and you'll notice an immediate increase in bee activity throughout your entire garden. The bonus? You can harvest the flowers for culinary uses, sachets, or essential oils, while still leaving plenty for your pollinator friends. Often called bee bread, borage is perhaps the most generous plant when it comes to feeding pollinators. Its star-shaped blue flowers contain some of the highest nectar concentrations found in any garden plant, making it irresistible to bees who will visit multiple times throughout the day. This annual herb grows quickly from seed and self-sows readily, ensuring a continuous supply of blooms from late spring through first frost. The young leaves are edible and taste remarkably like cucumber, making borage a dual-purpose addition to your garden. Plant it near tomatoes, peppers, and other vegetables that require heavy pollination, and watch your yields soar as bees move from borage blooms to vegetable flowers. Calendula, also known as pot marigold, serves as both a pollinator attractor and a natural pest deterrent, making it one of the smartest plants you can grow. These cheerful orange and yellow flowers bloom continuously from spring until hard frost, providing consistent nectar sources when many other flowers have faded. What makes calendula particularly valuable is its ability to attract not just pollinators, but also beneficial predatory insects like ladybugs and lacewings that help control garden pests. The flowers are completely edible with a slightly peppery flavor, perfect for adding color to salads or brewing into soothing teas. Calendula thrives in cooler weather and actually produces more flowers when temperatures drop, extending your pollinator season well into fall. Sunflowers offer the ultimate reward system for pollinators, providing abundant nectar during their blooming period and protein-rich seeds afterward. These towering beauties serve as landing pads for larger pollinators and create microclimates that shelter smaller beneficial insects. Choose a mix of varieties including dwarf sunflowers for continuous blooms and giant varieties for maximum impact. The trick with sunflowers is succession planting. Sow seeds every 2 weeks throughout spring and early summer to ensure constant blooms. Position them on the north side of your garden to avoid shading other plants, and you'll create a pollinator superhighway that benefits your entire growing space. Zinnias deserve their reputation as butterfly magnets, with their flat, broad petals providing perfect landing platforms for these delicate pollinators. Available in nearly every color except blue, zinnias allow you to create stunning displays while supporting pollinator populations. The secret to zinnia success lies in choosing single-flowered varieties over doubles, as the simpler flowers provide easier access to nectar and pollen. These heat-loving annuals thrive in hot summer conditions when many other flowers struggle, ensuring your garden maintains its pollinator appeal during the dog days of summer. Deadhead regularly to encourage continuous blooming, and you'll have butterfly visitors from June through October. Purple coneflowers, or echinacea, represent the perfect marriage of beauty and function in the pollinator garden. These native perennials require minimal care once established, yet provide maximum benefit to both pollinators and gardeners. Their distinctive cone-shaped centers offer easy access to pollen and nectar, while their sturdy stems provide excellent perches for feeding insects. Coneflowers bloom for months during peak garden season, then offer nutritious seeds for birds throughout fall and winter. The plants spread slowly through underground rhizomes and self-seeding, gradually expanding your pollinator habitat year after year. Don't overlook the incredible pollinator value hiding in your herb garden. Oregano, thyme, basil, and other culinary herbs transform into pollinator magnets when allowed to flower. The tiny clustered blooms of these herbs are perfectly sized for smaller beneficial insects, while their extended blooming periods provide consistent nectar sources. The strategy here is simple. Plant extra herb plants specifically for flowering, while keeping others trimmed for culinary use. Oregano flowers attract some of the most diverse pollinator populations, including tiny parasitic wasps that help control garden pests. Thyme blooms create a living carpet that supports ground-nesting bees, while flowering basil brings in both pollinators and predatory insects that protect your vegetables. Creating a pollinator-friendly garden isn't just about helping bees and butterflies, it's about building a self-sustaining ecosystem that supports abundant harvests year after year. These 7 plants work together to create a continuous buffet that keeps beneficial insects in your garden throughout the growing season. Remember, the more diverse your pollinator plantings, the more diverse and resilient your entire garden ecosystem becomes. Ready to transform your garden into a pollinator paradise? Subscribe to Smart Garden for more expert tips on creating thriving, productive gardens that work with nature instead of against it. Share this guide with fellow gardeners who want to boost their harvests naturally, and let's build a community of pollinator-friendly growers together.